how did you start? What did you do first? This was your problem. What did you do first with it?
Factor.
Yeah. So your top factored as -5 minus 2. And the bottom, if I pull out a 2, it factors as -2 minus 3. And lo and behold, you got a cancellation there. So this becomes your problem. That's what you're going to graph. Everybody good so far? Okay, now we need to put some stuff over here in our picture. So what are we going to put over here? What are some important things that are going to go into our picture?
The vertical asymptote.
And where would that be?
3.
X equals 3. Very good. It's my vertical asymptote. Comes straight from the denominator. There it is. Perfect. What else can I put in there?
A hole.
Yep, because we canceled, we're going to have a hole. And the hole is going to be where X is 2, because that's what I canceled out. So if I put 2 back into my problem, into the box here, I get -3 over 2 times -1. So 3 halves, 1 1/2. All right, perfect. What else?
In behavior.
Yep, your end behavior asymptote, which in this case is actually horizontal, isn't it? Isn't your end behavior asymptote y equals 1/2? Remember, if the powers match, x squared, you're going to have a horizontal line. All right, what else? Well, let's
Y-intercept.
yeah, let's get our intercepts in there. So the y-intercept, we'll let x be 0. So I get -5 over 2 times -3, 5/6. And then if I let y be 0, I have 0 equals x minus 5, so I'm at 5. Now, does anybody have a question about any of that? That's all of the big stuff. Well, can you draw your picture then based on that? How's that look? Is that what yours looks like? Okay, then let's answer the questions about the limits that we have. I'm going to get all this out of here, don't need it anymore. Because all of our limit answers are going to come straight from our picture. All right, so the first one said the limit as x approaches infinity. So that's out here, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. What is your curve doing? What's the limit? What is your curve getting closer to?
1/2.
Yep. From from the bottom. It's coming in to 1/2 from the bottom, from the negative side, from the bottom. Perfect. What about as x approaches 0? Now wait. At 0, there's a point, isn't there? And if there's a point, then what's the limit? The y-coordinate. If you have a point at your x value, the limit is the y value. All right, the next one says 3. 3 is not a point, 3 is an asymptote. When you approach a vertical asymptote, you're either going to go down or you're going to go up. That's it. It's going to be negative infinity or positive infinity. That's all that can happen. So we're coming at our asymptote from the negative side. So where are we going? As we get closer to the asymptote, what's happening? It's going up. So that's going to be positive infinity. Now, x is approaching negative infinity. So we're going this way on the picture, going all the way to the left. As you take your curve all the way to the left, negative infinity, all the way to the left, it is getting closer and closer to 1/2 from the top. On this side, it approaches 1/2 from the bottom. On this side, it approaches 1/2 from the top. All right, x approaches 2. 2 is a point. I know it's a hole, but it functions just like a point. 2 is an ordered pair, so the limit is the y value. Three is an asymptote, so I got to pay attention which side I'm coming. I'm coming from the right side, the positive side. So what's happening to my curve?
Going down.
Yep, it is. Thank you. And then finally we're approaching 2 again. 2 is a point. So the limit's going to be 3/2 no matter which side you're coming from. You're coming right into that point, so it's 3/2.
Miss Ford.
Yep.
So on the quiz, I like flipped up my signs because like rather than where I was coming from, I put where I was going. Like, how much would that be off?
Are you talking about for these?
Yeah. So like for like the limit, like going like negative infinity, I put like half with a minus sign rather than plus.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say. As you go this way, I mean, I don't know why you would say negative. I don't understand why on this side you would, I don't know. It's not right. You're telling me.
No, I know it's not right.
Right. You're telling me you're coming in, well, what you're supposed to tell me is whether you're coming in from the top or the bottom. So you're coming in from the top on this side, yeah. So get that clarified in your mind so you don't do that anymore. All right, anybody else have a question or comment? Okay, let's get our notes out then.